Ludwig van Beethoven is remembered as a musical genius, but behind the symphonies was a life filled with obsession, illness, mystery, and darkness. He was poisoned slowly, mistaken for a madman. His body was studied, stolen from, and dissected even after death. These are 10 disturbing facts they hid from you. Number 10. Beethoven's hair revealed he was poisoned. In the year 2000, scientists tested strands of his hair. The results were shocking. Lead levels more than 100 times higher than normal. This wasn't accidental. The lead likely came from wine he drank daily, served in lead-lined cups. Slow poisoning may explain his deafness, his violent mood swings, and his slow physical collapse. Beethoven wasn't just sick. He was being poisoned over decades. Number 9. He composed masterpieces while completely deaf. By his 40s, Beethoven couldn't hear a single note. No instruments, no applause, no music at all. Yet during total silence, he composed his greatest works, including the Ninth Symphony. He said the music played entirely inside his mind. He felt rhythm as structure, not sound. Imagine creating something the world will hear forever, that you will never hear once. Number 8. To feel music after losing his hearing, Beethoven took drastic measures. He sawed the legs off his piano. He placed it directly on the floor so vibrations could travel through his body. He pressed his jaw against the wood, his hands on the keys. He couldn't hear the sound, he felt it. Neighbors complained about the constant pounding. Beethoven didn't care. Music wasn't something he listened to anymore. It was something he endured. Number 7. He was arrested as a homeless madman. In 1820, police stopped Beethoven in the street. His clothes were torn, his hair wild. He was muttering angrily to himself. They assumed he was a vagrant, possibly insane. Only after a local music official confirmed his identity did they realize they had detained the greatest composer alive. Genius and madness were indistinguishable. Number 6. Beethoven's mind may have been as unstable as it was brilliant. He experienced extreme mood swings, violent rage, paranoia, and sudden emotional crashes. Witnesses described him screaming, throwing objects, and isolating himself for days or even weeks. Then, without warning, he would return with explosive creative energy, composing some of the most powerful music ever written. In his private letters, Beethoven openly spoke about despair, hopelessness, and thoughts of ending his own life. Yet during these same periods, he produced works filled with triumph, joy, and defiance. Modern psychologists believe Beethoven likely suffered from bipolar disorder. His music wasn't just art, it was survival. Number 5. After Beethoven's death, a passionate love letter was discovered. Addressed only to "My Immortal Beloved." The letter described overwhelming love, longing, and emotional dependence. But her identity was never revealed. Historians have proposed over a dozen women, students, nobles, married aristocrats. No answer fits perfectly. The greatest love letter in music history, with no known recipient. Number 4. Beethoven had a bizarre habit while composing. He would pour massive pitchers of cold water over his head. Again and again. Water flooded his apartments. Landlords evicted him repeatedly. Why did he do it? Some believed it helped him think. Others believed it was compulsive behavior. Whatever the reason, Beethoven often composed soaking wet, freezing, and exhausted. Genius came at a physical cost. Number 3. Beethoven was obsessively precise about his coffee. Every morning, he counted exactly 60 coffee beans. Not 59, not 61. 60. If the number was wrong, he refused to drink it. This wasn't preference, it was compulsion. The same obsessive mind that demanded perfection, from music and from life. Number 2. Decades after Beethoven's death, grave robbers broke into his tomb. They stole fragments of his skull. Some pieces were passed between collectors. Others vanished. In the 20th century, fragments resurfaced, even auctioned. Beethoven's remains are still incomplete. Even in death, his body was treated as an artifact. Number 1. Beethoven's autopsy revealed a body in collapse. a destroyed liver from alcohol, severely damaged auditory nerves, extensive signs of chronic lead poisoning. But it didn't end there. Doctors removed and kept parts of his skull and ear bones as souvenirs. Pieces of the man who created immortal music, taken home. Beethoven composed masterpieces while his body was failing completely. Beethoven's music is eternal. But the man behind it lived in pain, obsession, illness, and isolation. Poisoned slowly, misunderstood publicly, dissected even after death. Genius didn't save him. It consumed him. Which fact disturbed you the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more hidden truths about history's greatest minds, subscribe. Their secrets are darker than you think.